This will be canisters with U-33, 235, and so that people know what usually is out there, what you just said. When they tear down the buildings,
Yeah.
when they end up tearing down San Onofre, because that's been decommissioned now, anything in that building, the office equipment, the chairs, all that stuff's considered low-level waste.
Yeah.
And they will stick it in the ground, and that's fine because it's has very low trace amounts, and that kind of thing has been happening for years. And for medical waste that goes in there, but we don't know what else they may have stuck out there now at this point. If this wouldn't have come to light if they were not so proud of themselves saving $600 million, we wouldn't have heard. So we don't know what else they might have decided to and have stuck out there. So again, the best place is Yucca Mountain for it. It's not low-level waste. We just want to work with them to ensure the safety and public safety and health of our citizens. That's our overriding concern, and that's what it is with Yucca Mountain. We're not saying send it to us no matter what. We're saying follow the law. The Nuclear Waste Policy Act says that you have to get to a point where the science is heard. We're there, $15 billion, 30 years. And my analogy is you're running a marathon, you get to 24.9 miles out of a 25-mile race. And you see the finish line, and then the promoters come out and stop you and go, oh, no, we're going to run this in Colorado. So we're going to move the whole thing. That's what Yucca Mountain's like. We're at the finish line. We can see if it's safe or not. But they've decided we're not going to even bother with that. We're just going to move the race somewhere else.
So what is going to happen with Yucca Mountain? What do you foresee right now? Because I know that's been an issue coming up in Washington right now.
We have a mandamus lawsuit. There's plenty of lawsuits. There's one by the ratepayers that are suing the federal government to cost us $500 million a year because they haven't made a final disposition for the waste. Our lawsuit's a mandamus lawsuit that calls on them to finish the licensing process. The DOE and NRC should hear the science and decide yes or no. And so we're waiting on the decision for the court. When that comes through, and we believe the court will find that it's the law, they have to follow the law, then there'll be a fight over we don't have any money. Well, they've appropriated money for interim storage. We can use that to finish the licensing process because you can't do interim storage under the Nuclear Waste Policy Act. So we're not dead yet, although Harry Reid continues to say Yucca Mountain is dead. I just would like just one of our federal delegation or our governor to stand up for the rule of law. I understand that you don't think Yucca Mountain's safe, and I appreciate your point of view. But just stand up for the rule of law and say, let's hear the science. And and that really bothers me that if they're convinced it's not safe, why not hear the science?